This week on Van Life Through a Lens, Doreen and I continue our Summer 2025 series. After leaving Baker City, Oregon, we made it to the port town of Astoria, Oregon. Doreen and I will visit downtown Astoria, Pier 39, some Goonies film locations, the Astoria Column, and enter Washington State and Cape Disappointment State Park by way of the Astoria-Megler Bridge. We invite you to travel with us on our journey in the Northwest. Astoria is a historic town where the Columbia River meets the Pacific Ocean. It is the oldest American settlement west of the Rockies. In 1811, the area was founded by John Jacob Astor. The town is full of maritime history with the small town feel. Astoria has a population of 11,000. Downtown Astoria is located a couple blocks off the Columbia River and offers charming streets, historic architecture, and waterfront views. Visitors will find great restaurants, craft beers, and distilleries. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe and stick around to the end to see our photographs of our day in Astoria, Oregon. Doreen and I grabbed some lunch and enjoyed the many shops and galleries downtown. After traveling and checking out downtown Astoria, we decided to check in to our RV park. Our home for the next several days would be the RV park at the bridge, just inside of Washington State. To enter the state of Washington, drivers must cross the Astoria-Megler Bridge. The bridge connects Astoria, Oregon to Point Elise, Washington. The Astoria-Megler Bridge is 4.1 miles long and is the longest bridge in North America. Completed in 1966, the bridge was painted green to blend in with the coastal environment. Before the bridge was built, travelers had to take a ferry across into Washington. This was the final section of U.S. Route 101 to be completed between Olympia, Washington and Los Angeles, California. Once a year, the Great Columbia Crossing takes place, where a 10K walk or run allows pedestrians on the bridge. We entered the state of Washington, turned left on Highway 101, and made it to the RV park at the bridge. On our right, the next morning, Doreen and I were up early. We had a great breakfast in the van and set off for Cape Disappointment State Park. We continued on Highway 101 to the southwest tip of Washington State. We entered the park and drove to a popular lookout featuring the lighthouse. The park has 1,882 acres at the mouth of the Columbia River. A British fur trader failed at finding the Columbia River entrance and named the park Cape Disappointment. Next, we made it to the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center parking lot. To get to the center, Doreen and I started a short and beautiful hike up a trail. The center tells Lewis and Clark's journey as they arrived at the Pacific in 1805. The center is located on a spectacular cliff above the water. The lighthouse is the oldest operating lighthouse on the U.S. West Coast. Visitors to Cape Disappointment State Park will enjoy hiking, camping, beaches, and bird watching. Doreen and I enjoyed the short drive to Cape Disappointment State Park. It had spectacular cliff views and a wonderful Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center. Now, back to Astoria. It was time to get something to eat, and only one iconic place came to mind. The Bowpickers Fish and Chips is located at 17th Street and Duane Street. The Bowpickers serves food from a converted gillnet boat, and they serve tuna instead of halibut or cod. Next, Doreen and I were off to Pier 39. The building housed the oldest fish processing plant along the Columbia River. Pier 39 offers unique shops with a beautiful view of the river and the Astoria-Megler Bridge. In 1985, the Goonies adventure movie was released on the big screen. A group of kids from the Goondocks neighborhood go on a treasure hunt to save their home from foreclosure. This year is the Goonies' 40th anniversary, so Doreen and I visited some film locations. Like Mike's house, the Goonies' house, this is where the Walsh family lived. The old Clatsop County Jail, featured in the opening Jailbreak. And finally, the Flavel House Museum, the historic museum where Mikey's dad worked. Tomorrow, Doreen and I will pack up the camper van. We will head south from Astoria on Highway 101. Before this day is over, we have one more thing to do while in Astoria. We drove to Coxcomb Hill, the highest point in Astoria. Visitors will find a beautifully decorated tower, 125 foot tall. The tower was built in 1926 to celebrate the region's history. Energetic guests are welcome to climb the 164-step spiral staircase to the top for a spectacular view. Doreen and I have looked forward to visiting Astoria, Oregon for quite some time. Astoria had a great mix of maritime history, architecture, and great food. We will definitely be back. Until next time, we'll see you down the road.